How y'all doing?
Good. How are you
It's been a
doing?
while.
Yeah. How do you feel you did today?
I felt good. You know, it's fun to get out here and throw with some of my old teammates again. It was great to see a lot of those guys excel, man. We've been working really hard the past couple months. So if you might have noticed, but we had great energy and we really enjoyed it.
What was some of the feedback you were getting from the scouts?
It was good. They liked it. You know, I wish we could have thrown a little while, but this thing took, we ran way later than we were supposed to. But, you know, I felt overall they were really happy with what they saw.
What do you feel like you got out of doing it this way, doing it here?
Shoot, that's just the next step, the next hurdle. I've been planning, working towards this for quite a while now. So really, it's just a big milestone. Something I've been dreaming of since I was a kid. You know, pro day, working out in front of all the NFL teams and at a major university. And so it was really it was just a real experience to be able to do this, showcase all the hard work we've put in the past couple months.
Do you feel like you performed, sort of did, and accomplished what you wanted to today?
I mean, accomplished. We just wanted to get through this thing. Show what we can do. There's, of course, like every high-level athlete, there's always more you can do. There's a couple things. I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have done this. I wish we could have had about 20 more throws, just short on time, and didn't get to flex some of the big throws. Like we didn't get to flex any big comebacks or big 20-yard digs that are showcased in the NFL, but not as much in college football. So I would have liked to, get to that, but hey, that'll come at some point.
What is the next step for you in this process?
Next step is just talking to my agent and figuring out what feedback he's getting and moving forward from there.
You've been working out in San Diego, right? With
Yeah,
George?
down in San Diego with George Whitfield. We've had a great crew. It's been real cool because every couple of weeks an NFL quarterback will come down there and you get to kind of size yourself up against them, work, just kind of pick their brains a little bit. So it's been a fun experience. And then you ice bath in the ocean in the evenings, so it's not a bad gig.
Who are some of the NFL QBs that came out?
Connor Cook was out there. As you might have heard, his quarterback making his comeback. He's been down there a little bit. Seattle quarterback Trevon Boykin was down there. I think right now out there I think Jameis might be there. I'm not sure. They come in and out, man.
So how'd you stack up against them then?
I mean, I feel good, of course. I feel confident. It's hard. It's not a game. You're out there and you're throwing and you're kind of picking their brains. Yeah, but it's a great experience.
Do you feel the throwing part was much the most important thing for you?
Quarterbacks, yeah, that's what they're looking for. Most of the time they could care less about everything else. They just want to see how you throw.
Any nerves coming into today?
Surprisingly not once it started. Last night, kind of thinking about it, sitting there, you kind of get a little nervy, just because it's such a weird experience. And I went up to a regional combine early, and the whole thing's kind of unknown. You don't kind of know you have an itinerary, but it's just a little different. You don't expect some of the things to happen like they do, but that's just a part of the game. It's just like football.
Dakota, knowing that you didn't get all the exposure that you probably wanted in the season, how have you been trying to get in front of scouts, get on guys' radar now in the off season? Obviously, pro day is one day like that, but are you going through George with his connections? I mean, how are you trying to get on people's radar? Like, look, I want to do this.
That's the reason I kind of chose last minute to go up to a regional combine in Seattle, to kind of get in front of guys. And one feedback I was getting is a lot of people were thinking I was real slight. And so I went in and had a big weigh-in up there at 215, and just to show, I'm not a $190 like a lot of guys might think. So that was one of the steps. Went up to the regional combine. Like I said, yeah, and like you said, I'm very fortunate to be so close with George. I've worked with him for a number of years now, and of course, he's reaching out, doing everything he can for me. He's like, he's like a big brother to me, or an uncle, and he's got my back. And then other than that, just agent doing his job. My job is to focus on working and focus on preparing and getting my body in the best shape possible to perform, and everyone else, hopefully they're doing their jobs.